Well, hello everyone. This is Raquel and welcome. It is Saturday, July 26th here in the US, 27th already over the date line. And we are definitely already in the energies of the Lion's Gate. And many of you may be feeling this. And the energy that is coming through for this particular gateway, the 8-8, the Lion's Gate, which is associated with Egypt and Sirius, and that's the constellation. All of this is coming back to opening up the Divine Mother, bringing forth the energy of the inner child that is safe, that is free, that is uninhibited by any levels of fear or doubt. And so this particular Lion's Gate that we're coming up through, you may begin to feel a deeper sense of unwavering courage. And the way that it's been coming through for me, the way that I've been feeling it is almost like a mother lion protecting her cubs. But instead of the cubs being her biological children or that kind of thing, it's going into an energetic that is a fiercely compassionate defender energy of the inner child that is trying to come forth through each of us, our own individualized inner child. And we have such a distorted experience around the word child, right? Inner child. This is, the young version of yourself, or the one that's not mature, or the one that is not intellectually superior. The world that we've been living in, it's all been about the mind, and the emotion being less valued or looked down upon, especially if you express it in any way, right? And the inner child is kind of the epitome of that unchecked emotion, right? So the inner child that we are trying to tap into, that this energy is trying to bring forward, is the essence of ourselves that exists beyond any of the doubt, the fear, not feeling safe on the planet and in our lives, in our experience. And most of us, I would say 99% of us, have had experiences that have traumatized our inner child, that have traumatized our ability to feel completely safe and supported in this reality. We have example after example after example, many of us, right, of why the child can't be safe. I can't be experiencing life without fear or feeling fully supported. And this is why, right? Here's my experiences. Look at the outer world. It's just not possible, blah, blah, blah. We have a lot of physical 3D experience that is continuing to play out through the ego of all the reasons why the inner child, we don't respect that. We don't, for the most part, we don't. It's not valued in our systems. It's not valued in our culture. It's not valued. What's been valued is the intellect and thinking things through and being responsible and all of those things. And the inner child is not the absence of that. The inner child is the wonderment. It is the fearlessness of expressing, coming forward in a way where we no longer feel bound. And so it's not even so much about the emotion or being childlike, although the innocence is definitely there. It's about not feeling bound by fear, being bound by expectations that are very much skewed. And again, I'm not talking about the inner child that we all, the child that's having the fit on the floor because they're not getting their way. This is not the same thing. The inner child that I'm talking about, the energy that's trying to come forward, is that aspect of you that is directly connected to Source and that is feeling invincible and feeling safe. There is no fear. This is before we learned what fear was, right? In this matrix, in this experience of separation. It's the magic and the wonderment and the feeling free, the freedom to live without all of the confining rules, expectations. And again, this is not I can sit there and have an emotional breakdown and be like a little kid and blah, 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 and nobody expects anything from me. There's no responsibility. It's not that. It's about showing up, understanding that you are safe, you are free, you have a choice to show up in that wonderment and know from deep within that you are fully safe and fully supported, which often, most of the time, almost constantly for many, your outer reality and your ego are going to absolutely try to convince you is not true. You're not safe. You can't go out at night. You can't leave your doors unlocked. You can't. This isn't real. This isn't it. And it's a constant looping. And this energy that's trying to anchor on the planet and in our own fields through this Lion's Gate pathway, gateway, energetic cycle, right? As things align, what's trying to show up is this feeling of innocence in a way that there's nothing to fear. Power and confidence that is not based in aggression or the intellect, but based in security and wonderment. And it's really hard to articulate. Obviously, I'm having a difficult time. But as we enter this gateway, this energy is coming through. This aspect of ourselves is ready to embody. It's ready to come in with the lion's roar. And the lion's roar being the part of us as the energy of the mother. We all have all the energies. You have the mother, you have the father, you have the child. You are all of those aspects, and all of those aspects continuing to come into balance. That's what this journey is all about. But it is that mother aspect that is fiercely holding the field for the aspect of you that we call the inner child to feel completely safe, to explore, to come fully into your own awareness even. We've blocked it, we've hidden it, we've buried it. And with this, you might experience some spontaneous emotion needing to be released. You may find yourself needing to cry or curl up in a blanket of feeling safe as you allow this to process and come through. Our cells hold memory, right? Our biological body holds all of the memories of what we've experienced. So as this energy of you comes forward, allow yourself to process in whatever way is the most healthy for you, not into old, distorted, and destructive patterning, but understand that this can transform. You can release in seconds, in minutes. It doesn't have to be prolonged. As you allow this energy of you that is associated with the fierce mother lion warrior protector that is creating the space for her innocence, her wondering, learning, exploring aspect to come forward without any hesitation, without any fear, without any doubt, right? And it all exists within you. This is all your own energy. But this is what this gateway is providing. The opportunity to allow that playful, innocent, no fear, no doubt. Things can be magical. I'm completely safe in my own skin, right? In my own body. Not saying go out and sit in the middle of night in a war zone. I'm saying it is all about you feeling safe in your own expression, in your own biology, in your own body, in your own life. And for some, you may know that there's parts of you or parts of your life that aren't quite as safe. So take the energy that's trying to come through and tap into that when you are in a space that you're alone and you can and really feel into that magic. Because as you do, that becomes stronger and it becomes more balanced. And it allows a level of freedom that is ready to come forward. And that freedom is from within. Everything we seek is actually within, right? So this lion's gate, and I keep the lion energy. It is the lion of courage. It is the lion of protection. It is the aspect of you that, if you want to try to think it through, is that protective mom that's I'm holding the playground. Nobody's gonna come in and mess with my cubs while they're playing and learning and exploring. They're gonna be safe and I'm holding that field. But it's the field for your own inner child to come forward and to explore and to feel safe and secure and nurtured. That like there's not a single thing that could possibly interrupt that play, because the other aspect, which is all merging together, they're all you, is holding that field so profoundly as that devoted mom, which you might not have had in your 3D experience, but you can have it for yourself. And that's whether you're male or female. It doesn't matter what your biology is, right? So as we walk through this gateway, as we come through this energy, allow yourself to receive the support coming in as we open to invite the child energy, the exploration, the innocence, the wonderment, the awe, and the magic. To have a seat at the table, not be hidden, not be in a closet, not pushed down and ignored, but to actually have a seat at the table with both a powerful feminine and a powerful masculine in balance, creating the space. Hi, I'm Raquel, and I am an ascension guide, helping you to awaken and remember your quantum self. I provide a holistic, multifaceted, and comprehensive approach to your awakening and ascension, bringing you to the cutting edge of consciousness while expanding your ability to live multidimensionally. You are a divine, sovereign being of light, and it's time to remember. Explore my website, raquelspencer.com, to learn about becoming your quantum self.